Hey guys, what's up? Worldwide here today with another new video, and if you saw the title on the main page of YouTube, you'll know what this is about. And the short story is, if you want to avoid the rest of my rant, the short story is rotate your board like once a week at the minimum, on the absolute minimum, rotate it once a week, and you'll be fine. Now, if you want to hear the rest of the rant, stick around. Okay, so you've stuck around. That's a good thing. Now, what I'm going to go into now is the importance of rotating your board as often as possible. And I really don't believe there's such a thing as over-rotating a board. Now, what I'm going to do is show you 14 pictures of some dartboards that have just been pretty much severely abused and just not taken care of very well. And you know, dartboards, they're not the cheapest things. I mean, the new ones are selling for like 80, 90 bucks. So, I mean, it is something that you want to take care of to get the longest lasting life out of it possible. But anyway, you see here in the first picture, this is where the board originally started. I guess that was the original Treble 20, and you can just see it's been pounded to crap. And here's a perfect segment, perfect segment, perfect segment. So as you can see, he is rotating the board, but not nearly enough. Scroll down to the next one. You see the unicorn logo on top. So obviously this board has never been rotated. And as you see, I mean, you got to keep in mind, dartboards are made of a natural fiber, sisal, or sisal, as they say in the UK. But anyway, it needs time to heal. So if you're just pounding the crap out of it, you're going to have to rotate it to give these fibers a chance to self-heal. And as you see here, the board's never been rotated. Just a horrible mess right in here. But look at this, perfect segments, perfect segments. That one's decent, perfect, perfect. Just under rotation, or in that case, no rotation at all. Here's another example. There's the Winma logo. So this is the original Treble 20, and it's just too beat up. I mean, when you compare this segment to this one, just not nearly rotating enough. Oh, and here's one. This one kind of makes me cringe. I actually know who this guy is. Super nice guy. But I mean, look at this segment. Totally destroyed. And to give him credit, I mean, look at this segment, which I assume is the 5 and the 1. Pretty good shape. So the guy has obviously good grouping, but man, this is disappointing because look at that. Perfect segment. Just an obvious example of never rotating your board. I think this is the same guy. Treble areas just totally chewed up, and then look to the right here. Segment is perfect. So just another example of not rotating ever, or nearly enough. There's another example, perfect segment here, and this one's just way too chewed up. I mean, come on guys, you got to rotate a little more often. Another example, Winma logo. So this is the original Treble 20. Just dried out from massive amounts of abuse. What happens is the fibers, when you throw darts at them, the fibers will stretch out and the board will dry up and become hard. So look at this, a perfect segment here, and these two are just pretty well thrashed. Here's one I think I can zoom in on. Yeah, look at this. This is a nice board too, Puma dartboard. This whole area, totally beat, but yet perfect segments. Total under rotation. So that's the whole point of the video, guys. Just rotate as much as possible. And like I said, I don't think you can over-rotate. Me personally, I rotate my board a couple times a week. If I'm playing hour and a half a day, then definitely that's the first thing I do. I'll just rotate it. And here's an example, another example. Unicorn logo on top. In this segment, it's pretty well thrashed, but perfect segments here. Just shows, you know, never bothered to rotate it. This one's pretty bad. Unicorn logo here, another board that's just never been rotated ever. You know, these boards are designed to be rotated easily. The number ring comes right off, and it's just a shame that they're not cheap. Like I said, they're certainly not cheap, and it's another segment beat. This one's all right, just never rotated. But I mean, look here, you've got a pretty decent segment here, and this one is just torn to shreds. That's awful. Another example of a brand new dartboard, unicorn logo there. You can just tell the whole segment is, let's see if it zooms, hold on. Yeah, so I mean, take a look at this board. Perfect segments all around. And just another example of someone that didn't bother to rotate. And oh, there's the darts review channel. He was doing something here with a new Unicorn HD2. And still though, I mean, he explained why he didn't rotate, but still, if you're gonna review and do updates, you should take care of the board properly, in my opinion. And this is the worst one. This one just kind of makes me sad. I mean, you guys know how much these new HD2 boards go for. Here was the original treble 20 segment, or the 20 segment, just absolutely destroyed. And then, you know, look at the rest. Perfect. So there's a guy that just waited way too long to rotate their boards. But anyway, guys, I guess that's the main point of the video, is just rotate, rotate, and rotate. And to wrap up this video, guys, I want to share with you my dartboard. Now, this Windmile Blade 4 is about a year old now. And if you look, all the segments are worn evenly. There's even distribution for the wear all the way around. And to give you an example, I got new darts yesterday, and I was all excited. So I played for a couple hours last night, and I'll show you how simple this is. This is all I do. So I got a couple hours in last night of bashing the 20 segment. So tonight I'll come up, give it a spin once to the left. And that's that. Now obviously it's going to take a little more time if you have a surround, but that's all I do. And I try to rotate twice a week. And my dartboards, I mean, I play a lot of darts, and I usually get well over a year. Like I said, this dartboard here is about a year old exactly. And it's still in awesome shape. Definitely there's no segment that's any worse off than any other segment. And that's just an example of what rotating often will do for you. So anyway, I hope this video helps, guys. Feel free to leave a comment, and we'll see you on the next one. Later.